Hey, Battle Bill, here with another video, getting into our first actual Go Battle League Retro Cup battles, and we are starting it off with some spice, and the spice is right, and the spice is a little pink in the form of Normal Castform. So if you see my sets down there, I've done 4 sets today live on stream, nothing but positive sets. My ELO's at 3063. We started at 2890 something. We gained 170 points with this team on the first day of Retro Cup battles, and boy am I excited to share this set with you, and I hope this set goes as amazingly as the first 4 have done. So let's talk about the team comp real quick. We have Altaria in the lead with Dragon Breath, Dragon Pulse, not Dark Pulse, imagine, and Sky Attack. Cresselia as a safe swap with Psycho Cut, Grass Knot, and Moonblast, and Shiny Castform as the closer with Hex, Energy Ball, and Weather Ball. Weather Ball is a spammy, normal type move, similar to Body Slam, if not the exact same thing as Body Slam. I'm not completely sure. Somebody in chat want to correct me or let me know if what I said was true or not, and I will make sure I update YouTube on that later on as we continue with the video. But we could also try Hurricane instead of Energy Ball. Should be interesting considering the fact that you know, I'm running Castform as the closer, so I might be open to that. But why fix something that ain't broken? These battles have been amazing so far, and let's jump right into them. If you're excited for Battle Bill to be back with the Spice content and, you know, pretty good Spice Pokemon with Castform, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Gotta get your boy back into that YouTube algorithm, because taking 3 weeks off was not great for my growth, and I definitely missed y'all, and I hope you're enjoying the content as much as I'm enjoying getting it back to you all. So hopefully we find some battles. If not, I might have to do some cuts, but 3063 isn't really that high, so I'm not really expecting long queues. Going up against Scrap and Pete for our first battle of the set. Somebody in my chat, shout out to Nick228 on Twitch, highly recommend you check out his Twitch channel. He just informed me that yes, they are exactly the same. So Normal Weather Ball is a Body Slam clone, which is pretty pog considering the fact that, you know, you're charging it up with Hex, which makes Castform super spammy. Okay, this Mew probably has Dragon Claw. Rock Slide. What is going on here? Well, I mean, it's super effective, so it's good I shielded, but like, PV Poke suggests Dragon Claw Dark Pulse as a moveset for Retro Cup, and I know a lot of people are used to Surf Wild Charge. I ran to a Surf Mew earlier, and I guess just because, you know, Mew is just so spicy and so useful, other people are like, let's play around with some other movesets and see how it works out, because Rock Slide definitely has its play as a super effective move against Altaria. So Dragon Claw is also super effective, though. That hurt, but not enough to concern me too much. Unless they outpace me, or we just get out-lagged. Fantastic. I would have gotten to that Sky Attack. Instead, I got surfed. But you know what? We're going to Hex down this Mew. And we're going to... Okay, they swapped into Medicham, and they just gave up switch advantage even after the lag gifted them the win for the lead. So I guess, you know, the powers that be are evening themselves out. We'll let whatever charge move this is come through. The only thing that's neutral from Medicham onto Cresselia is Ice Punch, not Psychic. That was a Psychic, but I'm definitely, you know, not too worried about any of Medicham's other moves. So we'll land this, well, either get the shield or land the Moonblast. That Moonblast hurt a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to overfarm here. We're going to get greedy. We're going to let their next move come through, and then we're going to Grass Knot this Medicham out of existence. Unless they decide the shield, then we'll just double get the shield and take it out. Psychic literally does nothing. It's almost tempting to like Psycho Cut down, but XL Medicham is relatively thick. Gotta give it its props there. I'm not really trying to take additional damage or get too low. So let's throw this Grass Knot here, take out its remaining health, and let's see if they... Okay, so, I'm trying to figure out how I feel right now. A Moonblast debuff, it's only 10%, would be really clutch right now. Unfortunately not, but we can spam Weather Balls, and we resist the Licks, and we're definitely going to get these Weather Balls off quicker than Lickitung gets off its Body Slams, because of the fact that Hex generates energy faster, and we double resist the Licks, so it doesn't really matter that it's like more of like attack spammy, but these Body Slams might hurt more than my Weather Balls because I'm not as thick. Yeah, it hurt a little bit. I want to overfarm here. I'm expecting some sort of catch. I don't know how this is going to play out at all, to be 1,000,000% honest. So we're just going to have to trade some charge moves back and forth and watch how this pans out. So, okay. They... They don't have any energy on the Mew. I really just don't want them to catch. But then again, if I want to commit to a Hex down, I would have to keep the shield. So, all right, this is a tough one. How do I want to figure this? That's how I'll do it. I will just play around my energy, over farm, so they think I have less than I actually do, because they should have had a body slam by now, and get off another Weather Ball to take out their Lickitung and win me their match. Huge play, even after lag cost us lead. Thankfully, our opponent made that mistake, but regardless, honestly, I would have hexed down the Mew, taken a little bit of chip damage, Metachan would have came in, thrown some Weather Balls, and then we would have gone to Cresselia, which wouldn't have had a great match against Lickitung because of lick damage. But regardless, I should have won lead, so I should have won that match. So it evened itself out, and we're 1-0 to start this set. So let's get into the next match. We have an Altaria on an Altaria lead. So I like to play this out based on just how the Sky Attack situation works out. Whoever has the IVs to win CMP, or whoever sneaks in Dragon Breaths, because unless my eyes are deceiving me, it kind of feels like I snuck in some already to begin with. Like one. Very minimal difference, but my eyes might be deceiving me. It also depends on who wins CMP and if they decide to shield. So because of, I wonder, do they build it to a Dragon Pulse? Ooh, that would be savage. I might actually shield this, because this could be a Dragon Pulse. It is a Dragon Pulse. That was a really good play on their part to play out the no shield. So cost me a shield, but at least I won lead. Okay, not great. One Pokemon that is a bit of an annoying weakness to deal with is Crustle, because we take super effective from the rock damage onto Altaria. Thankfully, the Sky Attack is neutral and the Dragon Breaths be hitting. And then the bug damage is super effective to Cresselia. And then the Weather Balls from Castform aren't exactly like, hitting hard. So ideally, Crustle's annoying to deal with. Like that Rock Slide's going to come through and do more of a chunk than I would prefer. They shouldn't be able to get to another Rock Slide. I know they got some farm. I couldn't hex them down though. So I'm going to go with this Weather Ball here. They committed a shield. I guess shield is the next one. These Smackdowns are also adding up. Oof. Definitely do not, and they got the X-Scissor bait. Should have shielded the first Rock Slide. I wonder if I'm getting too greedy here. Oh, wow. Oof. Big rips. Hurricane. Hurricane. Shields. Hurricane. Well, this is GG. Not too much for me to do here. I could have thrown the Energy Ball. Energy Ball would have been single resisted, whereas the Weather Ball was double resisted. I got the shield, which is nice and all, but this Gengar is going to get off one charge move and unfortunately slaughter my Cresselia's remaining health. What a team comp. But honestly, considering the fact, wait, why are they throwing Shadow Punches? That was weird. Maybe they have Sludge Bomb? Probably for all the normal types. But alright, so maybe not too weird. They probably have Sludge Bomb or Focus Blast. And they were like, Shadow Punch was super effective, so let's go with that. Oh, the Weather Ball wasn't going to take them out, even though I over-tapped. Yeah, that Energy Ball probably would have, if I would have just thrown it right away, instead of just throwing the Weather Ball out of habit, because I knew I was dead, and I wasn't like, the instinct of seeing the top right typing, and then making sure I click the right move is not exactly the easiest thing when your Castform can die in one move, and you don't want to let the energy go to waste. But I definitely would have been better off throwing that Energy Ball. Might have been able to pull that match out. But regardless, the lead was a tie. Their Crustle was a huge issue, and then Gengar lineup with Cresselia. That's almost as hard counter as it's going to get. Getting to the third matchup, another Altaria, shiny Altaria hype. This weekend, this Saturday coming up is Swablu Community Day, and this is our main counter for Frostlass. As you can see, these hexes are doing a huge chunk. The avalanches from Frostlass do hurt. So this isn't the most ideal counter for Frostlass, because then also we have to throw Energy Balls, which are neutral, because these Weather Balls are double resisted, but I'm hoping to potentially bait, like I just did. Beautiful. And Crest doesn't have the worst matchup against Frostlass, mostly because of the fact that he could tank a Shadow Ball, but Frostlass also key meta Pokemon, not exactly, our favorite thing to run into. So it might be an adjustment I need to make. But in the sets coming up to this one, I have gone up against some Frostlasses and I've been able to handle them and deal with them. Okay, should have double baited. Kind of tough to want to do when, you know, you're throwing a double resisted move versus a neutral move. Question is, can Castform survive this? Barely. Get off a double resisted Weather Ball. And this is when Frostlass makes the team look bad. Oh, I just died there. Okay. We gotta come into Crest. Could try and catch a Shadow Ball. Nope, never mind. I waited too long. This is gonna hurt. Crest can survive. We're gonna definitely overfarm now. Ow. Oh, I thought I overfarmed too much there. I was like, I'm getting too greedy. I need to get this Grass Knot off. Okay. Let's see what comes in. So Altaria come back in. You want to go for a Moonblast on that and then swap? Ooh, Cresselia is very thick. But I am worried that when I swap into my Altaria, they're just going to be able to get off a Dragon Pulse. But I did get an attack debuff. That's pretty big. This is still going to hurt. Any chance I have a Grass type or a fighter that isn't... Oh, they threw a Sky Attack. That's actually pretty big. That did no damage. Ooh, okay. Doubles. Oh, no. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Shadow Bone will be enough. Double Ghost. Altaria double Ghost. I respect the strat. Shadow Bone probably is enough to take me out. The Fire Spins are pretty weak. Is Altaria thick enough? Can we survive? Unless that's Shadow Ball. No, Shadow Bone. We survive. We'll survive the Fire Spins. Can we survive the following... I don't think we can survive the following Dragon Breaths. I don't think their Altaria is low enough. This is very unfortunate. Oh. Nope. Oh, man. What a match. What a match. And again, considering our weakness to Frostlass, that was extremely close. What I really should have done there and could have won the match was if I double baited the normal Weather Ball onto the Frostlass and then got to an Energy Ball there. That would have made a huge difference and won me that match. But of course, the bait game, 50-50 shot, not exactly the easiest thing to play out of. But I felt the vibration. If you guys notice, there's been an update to try and avoid dodging, where when you load up a match now, it vibrates first before you see your opponent. I think that was a great update on Niantic's end. If you disagree, though, do let me know, because I do know that there has been an issue with... Sorry, I get very distracted when I'm thinking about my swaps. There has been an issue with some people's games crashing and essentially registering a loss in that type of situation. It's there to try and stop people from dodging. So the good news is my Hex do a lot of damage. The problem for Castform here is that my charge moves don't do a lot of damage to opposing most ghost types in this meta, which is why getting something like Hurricane is tempting, because Hurricane would have hurt a lot there. But these hexes do add up. We can survive the icy winds. I got my new field research because we just hit midnight. We got debuffed again. Get off another energy ball. Hope to get it lower. The more and more ghost matchups I play that still feel tighter than I want them to be, makes it very tempting to want to try out Hurricane as a move. We should survive this icy wind, and then the hexes are double resisted, so we're going to be really aggressive here and hex all the way down. Yep, wow, what a play. I'm not going to get off more than one move. Maybe, I don't know if I can... Oh, I should have gone for Energy Ball again. It's okay, I was like triple debuff, so no matter what I threw, it wasn't doing much damage here. At least I got off both of these. How many hexes to a Hurricane? Somebody just asked me in chat. I should look into that. I haven't tried it before, so I have no idea. Okay. Forgot what their lead was. There's another... Oh, Vigoroth. This Vigoroth double ghost. Okay. We definitely want to come in Altaria here. Swap. They almost... I wonder if they save their shields for Haunter or not. I feel like they do, so I feel like if anything, I don't want to... Oh, somebody just let me know in chat. 2 people actually let me know in chat. It's 8 hexes to a Hurricane. So wait, now how many are there? Because I haven't even been counting. How many hexes is it to an Energy Ball? Is it 5? It's a relatively big difference. But I feel like it'll be noticeable for like people to want to like, you know, shield that big move that comes through. Oh, it's only 6 for Hurricane? Oh, then, ooh. If it's 6 for Hurricane, so somebody else, again, just, you know, recorrected. No, I appreciate, you know, you even checking and doing the research for me in chat. Again, chat box for anybody on YouTube is right over there, so that's who I'm communicating with. So 6 for Hurricane, 5 for Energy Ball. That actually might really be worth it to make sure we're getting off neutral damage. Okay. I should have probably tried to... We definitely need to get out of here, not get farmed down. We're going to swap into Altaria, shield everything from the Haunter, Dragon Breath down, and should win this match. And by should, I mean definitely. There's no way they get off enough moves. There's no way they double bait me with Shadow Punch, and then they somehow get to the big move and take me out. Even their big move isn't going to, like, one-shot me. Okay, well, we shall play this out. But... we're going to go 2-2 in the set. The 2 losses were relatively close matches. And hopefully, considering how good of a day I had down there, I'm able to at least show you a positive set for the YouTube video. And now we are 2-2. GG's my opponent there. And Castform, again, doing very well against Ghost. And I'm loving this conversation we're having about potentially trying out a Spice moveset. Because Castform alone is already a Spice Pokemon. Getting into match number 5, the final one of this set. Rob, somebody in chat suggested Hurricane the last match. I wish we would have said it like a second earlier. Ooh, they swapped right away. I'm going to actually stay in this matchup because I have the Castform for the Jellicent. And I doubt that Jellicent has Ice Beam or they wouldn't have swapped out like that. But I think I have an advantage here. Pretty confident I do, considering I got like an extra Dragon Breath in and whatnot. And they didn't shield, so I should be able to just Dragon Breath down at this point. I'll let another Body Slam come through. And if they unfortunately get to another one, I'll shield it to then Dragon Breath all the way down. It'd be great if I didn't have to use a shield here. Oh, that's beautiful. You love to see it. Keep switch, keep lead. Leave this with a Sky Attack. Even shields. Beautiful setup right now. They're running a double normal strat. Jellicent, a lot of double strats, but I feel like that's always the way for Go Battle League. Always with the double normal strats. Or not double normal strats. Always with the double strats. Ooh, this is actually, I gotta bring in Cress here. I have to bring in Cress here. As much as I don't want to tank this lick damage, I definitely don't want Cress on the Jellicent. So, let's do it this way. They're only going to throw, what, a Body Slam? They probably, they definitely going to throw a Body Slam. They might just for funsies try and throw a big move. Ooh, what? I clicked my Moonblast, whatever. Doesn't matter. I think we're sitting in a pretty solid spot here. Let's not jinx anything. Relatively thick team of Munchlax and Jellicent, and then the aggressive counter user of Vigoroth. I like the idea of it, because honestly, as much as fighting types aren't banned, Fighter's biggest strength is beating steel types, and it's not in this meta. And there's going to be a lot of psychics and ghosts around for fighters to be a bit scared of. So you let me know what you think. If you're seeing a lot of fighters in your matches, I'm not really expecting too many. They do have Ice Beam. What the heck? That's so fascinating. And they're running Bubble. Interesting moveset. Don't think it's a play. And we just got the Energy Ball debuff. Let's look at Castform clutching this endgame. Alright, we'll use a shield. So we only did 2 shield flex. GG's this opponent. The Castform's going off. That Energy Ball hits hard. But then again, a Hurricane probably even neutral would have hurt. I do like having Energy Ball for the water types that are going to exist. I guess my opponent wants to play this out, so we will spam these Weather Balls. But I'm still very tempted to try Hurricane. And maybe I try to get out a video, another video, abuse the Castform content, and do one with Hurricane. Also, Castform was not an original idea. Technically, this team comp was, but shout out to my homie Jokes311. You might know him well from the Purple Kyogre channel. They're quite the homies. He suggested me trying out Castform, and I absolutely fell in love with the suggestion once I was doing the practice battles, because you saw in yesterday's video. So we're going back to back with the Castform, shiny Castform, taking the 3 and 2 set. Honestly, with Hurricane, might have had an even more positive set, or again, really close matchups in those poor situations. But I definitely do want to give Hurricane a try. Overall, though, Castform is legit. That is an entire set of some Retro Cup Go Battle League battles. And a Xerneas to top it all off. Not a great IV one. I'm going to try and catch this quick so you can see where the 3 and 2 takes my elo. And if Xerneas gives me a hard time, maybe I go into the editor and I cut this out. Xerneas, stay on the ball! Oh, I didn't give it another golden raspberry. Now this is going to take a while. Nope, it's still giving me a hard time. We just want to know where the 3 and 2 takes my elo. And now the Xerneas doesn't want to sit still. Stay. There's an excellent. And as much as I haven't been showing it, Xerneas is a pretty easy excellent if you've been doing those raids. I already have 2 hundos. I'm looking towards the future because current Xerneas is not useful, but Xerneas with a very fast move is going to be a beast. So I would love to get the XLs to at least max one of my 2 hundos out, but my OCD really wants to get enough XLs to max out both hundos. I might just keep this in because this is just like me getting frustrated, and that's always great content. Oh, it's easy, excellent battle, Bill. How come you can't hit every time if it's so easy? Stay in the ball, stay in the ball, stay in the ball. Didn't need the excellent, I ran you, the Xerneas, you know? It's always the non-excellence, Pirate King, it's always the non-excellence. But that 3 and 2 is going to take my elo from 3063 to 3079, almost a full 200 points gained on the day with this team comp in the bottom right corner. And also, if you wanted to see all my sets, I say this every time I put out a YouTube video, I highly recommend you hit the link in my description. My Twitch channel's there. Check me out on Twitch. I do all my battles there at least 5 days a week. And if you really want to see the content, you want to see how I play the teams in exact situations, because it's very difficult to get in all my battles from Twitch on YouTube, because I play music that gets copyrighted on YouTube but won't get copyrighted on Twitch, and it's a vibe. And I like this music, but I don't want to listen to only this music. I do this music for you YouTube peeps because of the fact that I want to get y'all the content too. So as always, a like, comment, or subscribe would be greatly appreciated. And again, I highly recommend you go to Twitch. It's free of charge. Drop a follow. Anyhow, thank you all so much for watching, and let me know what Spice Pokemon you're trying out in Retro Cup, and if there's any Spice Pokemon you want to see from me. I haven't really taken YouTube suggestions in a while, and I definitely want to go back into doing that. I want to play the Pokemon that you want to see, and I know you guys don't want to see too much meta stuff. We already know what the meta is going to consist of with Frostlass, Altaria, Hypno, Defenseoxys, blah, blah, blah. Let me know the spice you want to see. I will try my best to hopefully have it made or make it for you. But on that note, again, thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you all in the next